A major update for the Legion expansion, the Operation Nemesis event in EVE Vanguard and EVE Online, even more fighting in nullsec and lowsec and Alliance Tournament 21. This is still Amamake. Welcome to the Pulse. A major update for the Legion expansion went live on the 9th of September. The update features a large number of ship and module balance changes that breathe new life into the battlefield. Marauders have had their micro jump drive bonus removed and they can no longer access ESS sites. However, Tech 3 destroyers can now enter them. There have been many further ship balance changes made, including updates to the Confessor, Svipul, Mamba and Mekubal to make them more viable in today's meta, and to overperforming hulls like the Ferox Navy and Cyclone Fleet issue that have been readjusted. A personal favorite is the addition of high slots to the Skybreaker and Stormbringer, with the latter now able to fit a probe scanner alongside its Vorton projector and partake in the same level of combat exploration as other faction cruisers. As part of the update, every Capsuleer receives a free character resculpt token that is bundled with the weekly 15,000 free skill points available in the New Eden store. This is normally an Omega-only benefit, but until the 16th of September only, it is available to Alphas as well. The Resculpt token has been upgraded to allow a gender change for your character. Also as part of the Legion major update, the freelance job system has been expanded. Freelancers can now take on jobs to destroy another Capsuleer's ship, provide remote armor and remote shield repair. Furthermore, wormholes now offer more connections and improved navigation, while Pochven has become more rewarding with fairer payouts for smaller sites, greater value for large observatory encounters, all allied to smarter NPC behavior. Reworked ESS cloaking tactics mean defenders must reveal themselves sooner, and quality of life changes include improved information about wormholes and increased NPC buy order quantities for red and blue loot. For details on all the changes in the major update, check out the patch notes and the podcast clips that we've posted. Operation Nemesis will go live in EVE Vanguard and EVE Online on the 16th of September. This is a world event playable in both games. In Vanguard, you step into the boots of a war clone mercenary, hunting for advanced technology hidden on hostile worlds. Every secret uncovered feeds into New Eden, revealing the location of lucrative convoys moving through space. Capsuleers in EVE will intercept and plunder those convoys for powerful intel, rare loot, and immense rewards. Operation Nemesis runs until the 2nd of October, and your actions on the ground in EVE Vanguard will ripple into EVE Online, shaping its economy, fueling its wars, and rewriting the history of New Eden. This is your chance to make an impact across two battlefronts. EVE is changing again. There have been a number of EVE Evolved updates over the summer that continue to power EVE through its third decade and into the future. There have been major graphical enhancements with advanced upscaling and ray-traced shadows, smoke and fire effects on ships and player-owned structures, as well as the smart light system added to a batch of ships. In addition, there have been updates to the ESI system and what Capsuleers are already creating with it, including queries for corporation projects, with more planned for the future. Check out the EVE Evolved dev blogs and chats for full details. Months of conflict in lowsec and spilling into nullsec have continued with costly engagements in Providence and the system of Old Man Star. Check out the latest episode of The Scope for all the details on the destruction of an Absolute Order Keepstar in YTAC MPWL and the circumstances which led to a large capital escalation between Snuffed Out and Mimitar Fleet Alliance in Old Man Star. The Alliance Tournament 21 feeder rounds wrapped up last weekend, and after a whopping 71 matches, 28 out of 50 alliances have advanced into the main bracket. The Feeders tournament has seen new alliances earn their way into the main tournament, which could mean entirely new teams win the brand new prize ships, the Skua and Anhinga, based on the Jackdaw and Naga respectively. The teams have until late October, when they'll battle it out in one epic long weekend of carnage to see who will be crowned this year's champions. CSM 20 candidate submissions will open up on the 23rd of September. CSM 19 have had a significant impact on expansions and major updates during their term, so if you'd like to throw your hat in the ring or make an informed decision, voting begins on the 27th of October. Be sure to check out CSM interviews on CCP TV to get to know the potential candidates who represent you and help contribute to EVE development. Right now, you can get up to 1500 Plex with select Omega packages in the EVE store. And be sure to check out our dev blog on the value of Omega, which includes a rationale on the updated pricing, MCT, and more. In the New Eden store, you can take advantage of a 50% off deal on select apparel for a limited time. That's all for this episode of The Pulse. Thank you for joining us. Remember to check the description below for more information on the stories that we've covered. Hit subscribe and the bell icon to stay notified of any more content that we post. See you next time, if we can get out of here. There's been a lot going on.